when I first discovered hand engraving, it was something that I instantly gravitated towards it, because I love to draw, and I love the idea of, when I was younger, I always liked to do like, tattoo designs or, something like that. I always liked drawing patterns, not necessarily as much into drawing like still life or people or illustrations. I just like to draw patterns and cool lines and stuff like that. So, hand engraving to me just was like an obvious decision of something I needed to learn how to do, because I love it, and I was absolutely right about that. So when I took my first engraving course in Kansas, so I am so into it. Like, every day I get to engrave is great. I love doing it, and I've got it seems like every new project I do, I improve just a little bit more, and that's what makes it so exciting for me, is just to be able to see that progression take place in a relatively short amount of time too. So that's encouraging. It makes me want to do it more and more, because I'm seeing growth with every new project. Alright, I think I got that one. So this will be interesting, because there's a little bit of I start with a bigger pattern, and then it kind of squishes down, and it ends big. So this will be good. Let me get a little effect here. So I'm going to rotate this a little bit, so get that side of the ring on the top. So I'm going to use my 120 engraver, and I think I have one that's ready to go. Okay, the games begin. So this flat graver I have here, I like to use it because it can put a really nice bright cut on the surface of where I'm cutting, and that's going to just add to its, like the blingy effect, I guess you could say, without even like adding diamonds to the ring. It'll just make this ring pop. Like, every little cut is just really nice and polished. It's an effect that's not really seen much anymore, and that's my area of opportunity to just set myself apart by doing this kind of work. Plus, there's just something really satisfying about cutting into metal like this with a high degree of control, and yeah, it's great. It's a good feeling. Oh yeah. Okay, so I got those cuts done. Now I'm gonna go in here and do these little secondary cuts. That will give it even more dimension. I mean, it creates a whole new look overall on the ring. This gives it something that, the ring looks great without these, but with these on here, it gives it a whole new appearance that I just love. I love to embellish a surface as much as I possibly can, and I'm just doing these final little touch-up cuts here, finishing cuts. Yep, so we're like 98.75% done. We did all this morning. Yeah, just set all those stones, cleaned it up from a rough casting. Did a little bit of engraving on the sides of the ring. Nice little overlapping running leaf on each side. And yeah, she's gonna be stoked. So I guess the last thing I have to do is just do a little bit of cleanup work. I gotta stamp the inside and go to final polish. I'll be done.